Cree, Felix. Hey, congratulations on your new project, Turtles All the Way Down.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much, mate.
So let's ask that obligatory question. What initially drew you to be a part of this project? Cree?
Um, well, honestly, I mean, I've said the same answer all day, but I'll keep saying it because it's true. The script was gorgeous and the book was incredible. I was a huge fan of John Green. I'm not anymore now that I know him personally. I'm just kidding. I'm obsessed with him. But all of those things were yeah, huge draws. And then getting in the room and auditioning and meeting Hannah and seeing what the team was like and what their perspective on things were and the energy in the room of what they wanted to do for this movie, I completely fell in love with it and started yearning really hard. But I think yeah, the initial draw was really the script, which is a great thing to be able to say as an actor of like,
Yeah.
God, it was just a good story and I liked the way that they said those words.
Yeah. The dialogue, the way that people express themselves, the emotional complexity that you don't necessarily find in the genre. Like it's stood out immediately. And at the same time, like what really, Cree hit the nail on the head. Like all of those things are an immediate draw. And I'm just thinking to expound on that as well, like something interesting in that the amount of people I spoke to who knew the book really surprised me. Like people who I had no idea would have liked John Green, like had read it and loved it, and the reverence that people had for that book and how seen they felt by it and how they described their love for that story kind of really resonated as well. It made me really want to jump on board.
Yes, I mean I find John Green's characters, all of his characters are relatable to anybody somehow. So which of these John Green characters in this project you relate to the most?
Ooh.
I think by the nature of the job, I relate to Davis the most. You know, not necessarily in the sense that I'm a billionaire orphan, but more just he's desperate to find meaning. He's desperate to be seen for who he is, and he wants to make a difference, and he wants to make a difference for the good. And I certainly resonate with that. I resonate with, probably the similar feelings I had at that age. I felt very lost. I felt like I really wanted someone to resonate with. I wanted to be seen. And I think so many people. And I think that's a through line with a lot of John's characters. But that overall is what I relate to with Davis.
Well, for you, Cree.
I think I'll stick in the same lane. I think I'll say Daisy. I think most people would probably know me as a Daisy, I would say.
Well said. Now, both of you, as a best friend or love interest to, Aza who's being played by Isabela, and it seems like Isabela gets along with anybody every time she works on a project. How do you both develop the chemistry and the friendship through this project with her?
Well, it was interesting for me because we've known each other for years. I've known her since I was 13 years old. We were on the same children's network at the same time, and a lot of the kids knew each other. And we also had a couple mutual friends in common, like really close mutual friends. So we spent years being at the same parties and things, but we never had like any alone time together. We never really had our own dynamic. So this was a really interesting experience where I was having the opportunity to like really get to know and become closer on a deeper level with somebody that I've known for years, which was so exciting. And like to be in this amazing project that I'm so excited about, that I'm so passionate about, and then be playing best friends with somebody who I've admired like professionally for so many years, who I've known as a friend for so many years. I mean, is this a joke? Like what what a special experience. And then just she's such an incredible actor and such a fun scene partner, and like just as somebody on a set, like such a dream to work with. Of course everybody that works with her is obsessed.
It's not surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, me coming from the complete opposite perspective, I met her in the chemistry read, and that was over Zoom, so I really didn't meet her in person until we were already shooting. But she's a consummate professional. She's so lovely and kind and talented, and she gives so much in scenes.
Yeah.
She's just, I mean, no wonder she gets along with everyone, because she's really, 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 really good at her job. So it's it's very easy to just go ahead and listen. And
Yeah.
you know, there's a sense of like with especially when you're in a scene with someone, it's a back and forth of energy, and it's you can't do that unless you're connected or listening. And she gives that in spades. And it's kind of palpable. You can feel it in the air when you have that kind of energy with someone, that kind of chemistry, and you can use it. It's like a push and pull, and it's kind of, that's what I love about the craft the most. And she's got it in spades. It's just so much fun.
Well, this is a very fun movie. So thank you for the conversation for Turtles All the Way Down.
Thank
Really
you so
Appreciate
much.
it. Thank you,
Nice
mate.